The resounding no that you are hearing, or the resounding clown show raspberries, or the resounding ovation for the this doesn't look like Trump country, this looks like our country comment from Congresswoman Ocasio-Cortez. I mean, what I just showed you is just a snapshot of a day. But that kind of resistance, that kind of saying no, that kind of rejection of what Trump is doing and are willing to protest it and say no to it, it's taking every different form, right? I mean, the pro bono legal defense network for federal workers, more than 1,000 lawyers joining that to work pro bono for federal workers. The mutual academic defense agreements for colleges. The big rallies, the small handful of brave protesters making sure dissent is visible at local congressmen's offices, local Social Security offices, local IRS offices. We also saw it yesterday in something I've never really seen before, a very unusual show of support for judges and for the judiciary. A small group, including a sitting judge and a retired judge and a number of legal academics, legal professionals, asked people to convene online yesterday to show support for judges and their families and stand up in a nonpartisan way against threats to judges and their families. Among the judges who participated in this was Judge Esther Salas, whose husband was grievously wounded and whose son was murdered in New Jersey. I first heard about this. I thought, one, this is a very unusual thing. You don't hear about the judiciary asking people to stand up for them very often. And two, because the threats that judges and their families have received right now are so terrible, I thought, you know, even though this is a very unusual thing that they're asking people to do, I thought, you know what, I bet they are going to get a pretty good response to this. I bet they're going to get, you know, like 200 or 300 people to show up online in this Speak Up for Justice event. I thought they'd get, you know, I thought they'd get a couple hundred people. I thought they might get like 500 people. They got more than 7,000 people joining that event in the middle of the day on a Tuesday.